What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Fleetwood Mac, and we're continuing through their 1977 album Rumours. Once again, shout out to Alicia, shout out to Han Solo, shout out to my parents. I mentioned I borrowed a CD from them that's a greatest hits CD, and it does have a few that are not on this or the other albums. So yeah, lots of Fleetwood Mac to go through now. Looking forward to it. And indeed, when I reacted to the last tune, which was Never Going Back, a couple people commented that the guitar playing in that track and just the instrumentation is particularly skillful. It's not an easy piece to play, so yeah, still trying to come to an understanding given the things I've read. Again, Alicia provided a lot of information, shout out to you, of just the different parts of the group at this phase, and understanding again that this is already well into their catalog, like it's their 11th studio album. So again, understanding that this is essentially a snapshot in time of a much larger evolution. But yeah, ultimately really enjoyed the start of this album. Again, Dreams is one I was familiar with, although that hit even better than I remembered it. So yeah, it feels like some excellent musical prowess mixed with some incisive lyrics. Again, shout out to Mark and a couple others who commented on the lyrics on Dreams. Which I had some sense of, but the tapestry of that song thematically was richer than I realized. So yeah, looking forward to the next one, which is called Don't Stop. It's another seeming declaration or direction or request. Obviously, if you don't want something to stop, you have some degree of assent or support for it. It is desirable in one way or another, whatever the process, experience, or action is. So I don't know. Again, in the context of a lot of songs, my brain goes to the it's might be about relationships. It might be about psychologically a connection between people, and maybe one person encouraging the other to keep doing what they're doing, maybe because they feel like the connection might be waning, maybe just because they feel it's very strong and intimate and passionate. So it's just an encouragement to keep that going. So you could go different ways with it, even if it is related to relationships. And obviously, without further context, it might have nothing to do with that. So let's find out. This is Fleetwood Mac, Don't Stop, from the 1977 album Rumours. I know this one. This sounds familiar. Oh, I heard this for sure. I don't know who I thought this was, but oh yeah. I don't know, who did I think this was? Like Journey or something? I don't know. Yesterday's gone. Yesterday's gone. Well, I'm embarrassed. Wanna think about times to come. I love about the things that you've done. If your life was bad to you, just think what tomorrow will do. Delicious. I didn't remember it being quite that filthy. It's such a good chorus, you can't not. Love that moment. But yeah, it can't not worm its way into your brain. It's just so catchy. Yeah, it's crazy. Even knowing the title of the song, I wasn't thinking it was that song. But it's hilarious. Like, I do riffs on my channel, like comedy riffs, and one of the first riffs I did, I like riffed on that like chorus. I like made reference to it. But for whatever reason, again, I don't know if I thought it was like Journey or like maybe I was hearing the voice different in my memory and I thought it was like Steve Miller Band or something, but either way, that's a great song and one that I have enjoyed over the years, but just apparently completely divorced of, you know, the actual source of the tune. So, yeah, my apologies. But ultimately, yeah, like I said, it's such a catchy chorus. Like, you can't not groove to that chorus. It's like, it's just perfectly crafted. So yeah, another one with some bluesy, wicked guitar work. Again, like a pop rock mixed with like a folksy bluesy sort of sound to the solo. So yeah, just enjoying this album, and I imagine as we go through their work, this won't be the only time where it's like, oh wait, you know, didn't recognize the title, but I do know this tune. But this one I feel particularly embarrassed about because, again, it's a song I've like referenced not all that long ago, but again, just didn't realize it was them. So, and yeah, lyrically, as far as I could tell, more about, you know, not, don't keep looking back, that like yesterday's gone, like, you know, whether it was good or bad, there's really nothing to do about it. So dwelling on it mentally, psychologically, emotionally, generally speaking, it's not going to be productive. That's not to say that you forget things that come you know, that came before. You learn from them, you remember them. But again, you don't dwell, and it feels like, you know, just keep looking for tomorrow, keep trying to strive, keep trying to do what you do, and, you know, if you put in the effort, and if, you know, fortune falls your way, you know, you don't want to be looking back and not, you know, see the opportunity. So that feels like more where it was, which is interesting. Even remembering the song sonically, if you would ask me, like, oh, you know that song, Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow chorus? Oh yeah, I know that song. You know, what is it, Journey? But yeah, if you would ask me before hearing this, like, oh, what's that song about? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would have remembered thematically. So, yeah, let me know if I'm hearing that right or seeing that right, so to speak. And yeah, let me know what you think about this one. I imagine this is one of the bigger hits because, again, I feel like I've heard it on the radio and in different places. So I feel like this surely, at least from this period of the group, is a notable tune in their catalog. So let me know if I'm wrong about that. Either way, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.